Prime Minister, it's a pleasure to be here with you. Norway is one of the most generous countries in the world per capita. What inspires that? What makes that possible economically? And what lesson can that teach other countries who have leaders here tonight?
Well, I think we have a great support in the Norwegian people to use some of our both oil income but also our taxpayers' money to care for people in other countries. I think there's a long tradition among Norwegians to support that type of work, and as long as we know that the organizations that we are giving money to in fact uses the money efficiently, then I think the Norwegian voters will say, yes, we want to be part of that.
Ms. Prime Minister, your contribution tonight is incredibly generous, a significant amount of money, hundreds of millions of dollars to education, and actually a doubling of education, I understand, in the coming years. But there was an interesting clause that you slipped in there. You said, assuming other countries substantially increase their spending as well. What are you asking for from other countries?
We are asking for them to also open their wallets participating. Education is extremely important for especially girls, of course also boys, but if you educate a girl, you make sure that she will re-educate her children. You know that there will be fewer children lost in birth, you know that they will be better nurture, and you know that they will be educated afterwards themselves. So I think there is a multiplier effect of getting the education going in one of the poorest countries and some of the conflict areas.
And of course, it's been a busy week, all week long, with the UN General Assembly. A lot of talk about the ISIS threat. A large number of Scandinavians, by some accounts, joining ISIS. What do you make of that?
I'd say that means that we have to work better in our own communities by stopping people from becoming radicalized. It means that we, as a small, open country, should be even more aware of those who are preaching hate preach towards young minds. And if you are a little bit outside your own society, you might feel that this is the right message. So we are trying to scale up our local community activities to reach out to parents and to different kinds of religious minorities to make sure that we can work together to stop that type of radicalization.
And right now, Norway is providing humanitarian assistance in Iraq, as it is in so many places in the world. Would Norway consider getting more involved in the coalition against ISIS?
Well, we have sent military planners to participate in the planning of the operations, and we have said that we can go into a training mission if that's needed to help train up for the Iraqi government, the Kurdish different groupings to resist ISIL. But I'm a strong believer that on the ground, this battle should be done by the neighboring countries, by the people themselves. It should not be a fight between an Islamic organization and the West. It should in fact be the other Muslims that are in the forefront of this fight, but will help also militarily when it comes to training, and we think that's a good role to play.
Prime Minister, thank you for being at the forefront of the generosity on display tonight. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you.